Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 105 of the After Hours. My name's AugieRFC, and tonight on the show, we're going to be going over Twoon. Unfortunately, losing 3 of his channels. He'll be calling in hopefully later tonight. I talked to him a little bit beforehand, not on Twitter, because obviously the Twitter gods have made sure he's never coming back. I was able to get a hold of him, actually, and hopefully he'll be calling in later tonight to kind of talk about what's going on. But if for some reason that doesn't happen, we'll still talk about it. But hopefully we will be able to hear from him tonight, his side of the story, what happened, and maybe talk a little bit about how YouTube refuses to assist him in getting his channels back. We got some Only Use Me Blade updates. Shane Dawson got hacked on Twitter. Hasan made some questionable comments on Twitch. Ended up getting a ban. Other than that, Lou did a live stream where she talks a lot about Mumkey Jones, and T-Clips fortunately clips that stream, so we'll be taking a look at that. Other than that, what else do we have here? It seems to be about it. Yeah, it makes sense. Yep, about it. We got some other stories, but I will save that for later. Alright, let me just go ahead and open up the chat. We're on YouTube and D-Live right now. Shout out to everyone on D-Live, whoever is in the chat right now. I see you guys in there. Let me go ahead and see. We got Coca-Cola Patrick Plays in there. Grim is also in there. He also followed, as well as Asylum247. Thank you for the follows over there. I think I'll be on D-Live for a game stream tonight if I don't have anything else to do. If I'm up, I'm not tired, and I don't have anything else to do, then I'll probably do a D-Live game stream tonight. I don't know what we'll play. Maybe some more Mario Maker or something. Be sure to suggest some things, you know. Maybe some more Sonic, God forbid. I don't know if anyone wants that, but if they do and I feel in the mood, sure, fuck it, why not? Why not? Anyway, on YouTube chat, let me just go ahead and blow that up a bit, do some shoutouts over there. Let's see what's going on here. We got Luna Lizzie, Cactus, The Wanderer, Fiona TV, Pugnit, support my Patreon, Cat, Piox, P.O., I don't know how to say your name. Another Nobody, Cactus, Chaz Swampman, Bum the Mustard Man, Snobby Lion, Emily Buckman, Solar, Gamer X6500, who else do we have in here? Medicer Fembot, Mike the Bike, Amy Wolf, The Chick Tries YouTube, Spider Main, Luna Lizzie, Timmy Jones Official, the official Timmy James. Holy shit. Who else do we have? One more. Croaxis. There we go. I can't say anyone's name tonight. Then again, I don't think there's a single night I've read. I don't think there's a single night I've done the shoutouts and not brutally raped someone's name. So there's that. Yeah. Anyway, I think I'm gonna go ahead and pop in the Discord, see what's up over there. Hey, Bowblax and Cisco, how you guys doing tonight?
Hey, what's up?
Yo.
How you guys doing? So did you hear about Hasan? He's in the news right now.
Yeah, I was watching his interview on the Young Turks, and
we actually
his exchanges were pretty interesting.
Yeah,
I believe there was one point where he said, "I didn't mean to say that," and then another point where he said, "Oh, I did mean to say that." So it was
He's like, well, I said I said I didn't say Americans deserve 9/11. I said America deserves 9/11. And then they're like, what are they like? They're like, well, that's still wrong.
Like, that's still bad.
Yeah, that's still bad. And he's like, well, that's debatable, you know? It's like, what? What do you mean?
Even though at the very beginning of the interview, he says, you said America deserves 9/11. Do you believe that? And then he says, no. And then he goes on to explain why he does believe it and justify the entire thing. I'm just like...
And then when it falls apart, he then blames his English.
Yeah, he's like, well, English isn't my first language. It's like, all right, come on now. You speak English better than most people. It's not like you're like a complete retard when it comes to language. You know damn well what you're saying. You can't take responsibility. You can't even back down. Even the whole satire stuff. He's like, I believe Sink or Chink. Well, Chink. I probably Jesus Christ, that's a pretty bad pronunciation. But Sink Uyghur, I think is his name, how you pronounce it. I'm not too familiar with the Young Turks. Like I said, I dabble in politics. I'm not entirely engrossed into it. So I'm not too familiar with the Young Turks. But anyway, he was going on. He was like, well, it was some pretty bad, satire. And then Hasan was like, well, we can agree to disagree. It's just like, okay, all right.
Yeah. His excuses are crazy because they keep changing. At first it was, oh, you guys just don't understand what I'm saying. And then it's, oh, it was taken out of context. And then it was like, oh, it was a bad joke and satire. It's like, what? I don't know. He meant to say it. He meant to say it. Clearly, if you look at the clip, he's like, I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyways. America deserved 9/11. He was like hesitant, and then he said, "In a video game." Like he knew. He like, by the way,
Minecraft.
Yeah. He knew exactly what he was saying and what the repercussions were, but he decided or felt the need to say it regardless. It's what he truly believes, in my opinion, based off how he's speaking about it and how he's trying to justify it, but also backtrack because he knows it's wrong to say, but then he also believes it. So it's like that kind of tug of war. That's kind of what I'm seeing with the whole situation.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. Medicare says, no problem, AugieRFC, you can borrow my C card. I already got the C card, but I'll take another one just to cover myself in case they try to write the article at me to get me taken down. Racist YouTuber. I'm just sitting here reading the drama news, all right? I'm doing Keemstar's job for him. He hasn't showed up, done Drama Alert in like 5 days. I'm doing his job. I'm covering for him this week, all right? I'm innocent. Jesus.
Yeah, dude.
All right, Mike the Bike tossing 2 in the super chat. How bad is the news on Mumkey? Well, we'll get into that later on as well. We got a whole 13 minutes of clipped footage. Again, shout out to T Clips. The channel's great. I actually didn't even realize this, but I was going on her channel and I saw she did a clip of our show when we were talking about the Medicare situation. And you know, obviously, I'm very friendly towards clips. Clips help streamers grow. Streamers. Like, listen up, all right? Clips, do not strike those, all right? Clips are the best thing you could possibly ask for as a streamer. Those are really what pushes a channel and helps it grow, so I greatly appreciate that. You know, not everyone who subbed, you know, enjoyed our show, but quite a few people did, so I do appreciate that. Maybe send a few people over my way, certainly.
That's probably why the Monday show got so many views, actually.
Yeah,
we were, like,
I did notice that
earlier.
the Monday VOD, kind of strangely became the 4th most viewed episode of the podcast. I think it's sitting at 6,000 views on the VOD right now, which is not, you know, a lot of views. It's not like, holy shit, 6,000, that's a ton of views. I mean, you know, it's a healthy amount. It's not, you know, anything insane, but I was just kind of wondering. I was like, man, why did the Monday VOD get so many views for some reason? I don't know. Maybe it's because of the T-Clips video. Either way, I do appreciate it. A lot of people did sub as well. We've gained about 200 this week, so yeah. What's going on, guys?
Nice.
Welcome if you're new. Welcome to all the new people. But yeah. Another racist Sonic tuber? Oh my god, fuck's sake. What do you mean another racist one? Implying there are other racist Sonic YouTubers? I'd like to see that. I'm sure that's a whole stream on its own. Racist Sonic YouTubers? That sounds like the best thing I've ever heard in my life.
I like how half of this channel is just Sonic tuber drama. We're like the only people willing to cover it.
It's just a fun diversion, you know, when there's like nothing going on. Even when there is stuff going on, it's still fun to cover. It's just like it's the gift that keeps on giving. It's like the little it's like, you know what little things channels are known for? Well, we can cover the Sonic stuff. Why not?
Yeah, it's my favorite type of drama is Sonic drama. I absolutely love it. Every time we cover it.
I mean, legit, because you guys seem to be doing streams now about fucking Sonic games and shit. Now I've seen on D Live, so
yeah, dude, we're converting completely, dude. We're gonna overtake the Sonic tubers.
It started as a meme.
That we have more views.
I'm going down the
seriously
Sonic pipeline. The Sonic games are gonna radicalize me. I'm going down the pipeline right now. It started as memes, then I became an actual Sonic YouTuber, and then I touched kids or whatever my inevitable fate is.
Whoa.
Oh god.
Speaking in a metaphorical sense of what could happen in this theoretical that is entirely a joke, of course. Not to Hasan myself over here, you know.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie though. Ever since we covered the Sonic shit and I did that Sonic video, it like flipped the switch in my mind, and all of a sudden, like I'm watching like a bunch of Sonic videos, and, like, looking up Sonic shit, dude. Like it reinvigorated my fucking autistic Sonic fanboyism. So
so that's why you fucking watched my video then.
It was a good video.
Suddenly we actually start watching Cisco's videos now.
Yeah, dude.
Wow. Thanks, guys. By the way, you guys did a fucking Sonic Adventure race, and you didn't invite the only Sonic tuber in the group. Like, what the fuck?
I mean, we were live for 5 hours. I'm surprised you didn't see it.
I didn't know you were live. I didn't. I thought,
shit!
I guess
not a loyal DLive follower. I see.
Damn,
no, you cancelled the show, so I was like, I guess that's it then.
You went to bed.
See
You're like,
Twitter,
fuck
dude?
this.
I went to bed. I was just like, I guess we're not. Guess we're not doing
well,
this then.
I don't think much was missed, Cisco. No, I'm just kidding. No, that
I'll
was a
make
good
sure
stream,
next
though. I actually went back to rewatch a little bit of that because sometimes I'll rewatch some of my streams when I have a good time doing them live. And yeah, that was a really good stream. I think I'm gonna release that one day. After the VOD on DLive disappears, I'm obviously gonna have it downloaded. I think one day I'll
Wait, the
release
full
that.
stream, or are you gonna do highlights of it?
The full stream. People keep asking for highlights. I'm like, dude, I'm not a full timer on this shit. I don't have time to make a highlight channel, man. I mean, someone else maybe. I mean, to be fair, a few people have volunteered, so maybe I should get off my ass and.
You should take them up on that offer, dude. Maybe they could make their own like fan channel and have it like RFC highlights, and you officially endorse it. Or
It makes it
shit.
easier, you know, not sitting here watching. Because I do condense my streams. A lot of streamers will go on for 3-4 hours. I try to keep it at 2 hours. Sometimes we go even a little shorter than that when there's, you know, depending on how much news there is. So yeah, it's perfectly doable. So I don't know.
No, I think an RFC.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, no, an RFC highlights channel is something I actually really want to see because there's a lot of cool moments in these streams that I want to like show people, but then I'm like, fuck, which stream was it? Fucking what timestamp? And I just don't know, so I don't bother. But
yeah, we're gonna have to get someone who, you know, regularly watches the streams and stuff like that, who's gonna know like, oh shit, I'm gonna clip this right now. You know, someone who's watching, taking notes. I feel like that's a bit of a tall order, though. You know, to have that much dedication.
It takes a lot of time.
So
and plus there's payment as well,
free
and
time.
I don't. Yeah, there's payment as well, so I don't really know when I'll get around to that. Maybe I'll just do it myself. I don't know. Either way, that's a topic for another time when I figure out what I'm gonna do there. Garb toss 2 in the super chat. Sync from the Young Turks disavows Hasan in the recent video. Oh yeah, and we'll be going over that very shortly. Just right off the bat, he's like, "Look, this wasn't said on the Young Turks, all right? You know." It's actually absolutely hilarious. I don't know if we'll be going over the full video because, you know, obviously it is political in nature, and generally I tend to, although I kind of, you know, I watch political stuff on my own time, I try to stay away from it for the most part on this show. For some reason, though, this drama, I find it, you know, interesting and, you know, a worthy topic to bring up on the show. I don't really think you need to have much of a political background or knowledge of, you know, politics to really, you know, invest into this story, so that's why I thought it would be fun to cover on this show. Anyway, we'll be getting into all that very shortly. Like I said, later tonight I might be on DLive, so be sure to follow, and I will have the DLive chat open during the stream, of course, you know, because I do want to build up a little base over there. Discord, on the other hand, however, I'm having some issues over there. So I did some research before the show began, because I forgot the Discord broke last night. They're not sharing the audio anymore. And according to Cisco, they had to disable it because Google Chrome restructured themselves. So I looked into the issue, and apparently they stated this is a known issue: screen share with audio not captured Google Chrome. As of August 12, 2019, our engineering team isolated an issue that is causing audio capture from Google Chrome during screen share to fail for some users. This is due to some changes in Chrome's audio infrastructure that are being rolled out slowly, and our screen share team is working on a fix that will be available in a future update. Sadly, we don't have an exact ETA to share for when the fix will be ready, but please keep an eye out for on our update logs for more info. So yeah, unfortunately, Google completely fucking with their shit. Now the screen share, I tested it with Bowblax earlier. It does work on, like, when I'm screen sharing Discord itself and playing a YouTube video or a tweet video through Discord and screen sharing it, Bowblax can hear that. But when I'm doing it through Chrome, which is what I always use, it doesn't pick up. And I tried using Microsoft Edge because Chrome kind of sucks dick anyway. I tried doing it through Edge, and it doesn't recognize Edge. There's no support for Edge. So we're going to have to do things in a little bit of a weird way, but it will work for tonight's show. I'm hoping they fix it very soon. Use Firefox. Yeah, that's an option. I didn't have time to download Firefox before the stream, but maybe over the weekend I'll do some testing with that.
See, it's weird you say that because for some of my friends, nothing works. You can't do games, nothing. Like,
oh, really?
Nothing.
Well, I got to work with everything that's not Chrome, so it's definitely a Chrome relegated issue, but yeah, it's
might be different regions, different problems at the moment.
Yeah, there's some shady stuff going on. Maybe there's some conspiracy stuff going on there. I really don't know. One can only speculate, but either way. Let me just go ahead. I see Twoon is contacting me right now. Let me just go ahead and begin with my first update for the Only Use Me Blade story. Now, we covered a couple of these events last night for the Only Use Me Blade stream. There are some updates. Of course, Bjorn, He is the streamer who was there to protect Gucci's from Blade, and as we saw last night on the live footage, he did an absolute shit job of it. It didn't go well. This is unrelated to the Blade story, but apparently he has gotten taken down from YouTube. Not channel terminated, but he's gotten strikes, so he can't stream on there anymore because he had a chick. Now, there's the stream clip right here, but obviously I won't play it, because if he's going to get banned from YouTube for streaming it, obviously restreaming it is not a good idea. But apparently some chick pulled her tit out while he was like streaming. Like, he had the camera on her, and while she was on camera, she just pulled her tit out and completely fucked him over, I guess. I don't really know why she did that, but she decided to to do that, and it ended up getting him a temp ban on YouTube. So maybe it's for the best he stay off the air. Hasan tossing $1 in the super chat. Jews deserve the Holocaust. Oh, Hasan,
damn.
that's a horribly
Spicy
racist
take right there.
Yeah, that's horribly racist.
How are you going to defend that one?
Yeah, I've got to be honest with you.
Oh,
that's
the
pretty
Jewish
sickening.
organization deserved the Holocaust, not the Jews
Everyone,
themselves.
everyone put a Star of David in the chat if you disavow Hasan's statement. We love the Jews in this stream. Let me. Can I even pull that up right now? I can't even type Star of David. All of my emojis are blacked out. What the hell is this? I can't use any emojis. They're all squares right now. Damn, they won't even let me respect my Jewish brethren. All right then. All right, I see what it is, YouTube. I'll just have to copy and paste from other people. Well, there you go. I opened up my my emoji bar, and literally all the emojis like aren't loading in. So they're trying to shut me down. They're trying to take me out. I see Twoon is messaging me on Snapchat right now. Let me just go ahead and check this out. Okay, he just said he might not be on tonight. He's doing some other things right now. He's going to try his hardest to come on tonight, but if not, we might just do like a... Maybe I'll do like a morning stream tomorrow or something just with Twoon, like a little like bonus episode or whatever, if he doesn't come on. Let me just go ahead and write him back right now.
Yeah, we can save his story for last to give him as much time as possible, but if he's unable to come on within the 2 hours or however long we go on, then yeah, a morning stream would probably be nice.
Yeah, sorry for the dead air right now. Normally I don't like write tweets
Dead
or
air.
DMs or something. Well, yeah, dead air. Normally I don't like write tweets or DMs or something when I'm on the air, but you know, this is kind of like scheduling like a live guest, so I can't really just ignore him right there. Anyway, let's just go ahead and continue with the Blade updates right now. Yeah, a little bit of a little dead air moment there. Anyway, continuing on with the updates to the story, and we'll be brief with them because we did a whole stream on this yesterday. Of course, we covered this. Chris Hansen intends to cover the Only Use Me Blade situation. He recently launched his own YouTube series as well, and he's going to be taking a look apparently at the Blade story in an odd turn of events. This is like the worst thing that could ever happen to Blade. Chris Hansen himself getting involved in the case. Jesus Christ. Now, we could play the video. We did watch it last night. We can just watch it again for people who missed it. I'll have to do this weird because I've got to copy the link, put it on a Discord with Bowblax and Cisco in the call. So let me just go ahead and figure that out real quick. You guys super chat. Mike the Bike tossing too. Freddie Mercury deserved AIDS. Oh shit. All right, let me just go ahead and open this. Sorry for the scuff stream tonight. I was a little late tonight as well because technology just keeps breaking. It's just, I don't know what's going on right now, but yeah, shit keeps breaking. All right, let me just go ahead and play this right now.
Everybody dodging thunderstorms in New York City tonight. Hey, last night on the YouTube show, Hansen versus Predators, we talked about this Blade case just for a minute. So much interest in it, very controversial. People from both sides of the story reaching out. We're going to dig into it. If you know more, contact us on YouTube or go to HansenVersusPredators.com and send us a note. We'll dig into it. All right, talk soon.
All right, so there's Chris Hansen on the case right now. Yeah, like I said, not the most ideal situation for Blade, but he pretty much had it coming. I mean, you have to be a complete dumbass to, you know, to attempt a sexual... Well, first off, to attempt a sexual assault in the first place, but let alone on camera, on an RV trip where the entire RV is being, like, filmed on a live stream. Like, there's just so many, like, holes in this whole story that just, you know... expose just how much of a retard Blade and his crew really are, and Bjorn.
Yeah, those guys are not the most intellectual in the slightest.
Yeah, not really. Let me go ahead and show here. This is our final Blade update right now. The Daily Dot, mainstream news source, covered this story. Streamer Only Use Me Blade accused of sexually assaulting a woman on stream. I don't think we'll read the article because we all know the story, especially after last night's stream. Everything you need to... If you don't know anything about the Blade, I'd recommend you either watch last night's stream or watch Tipster's latest 2 videos on the story, because those really do a great job, a phenomenal job of really bringing you up to date. But anyway, this writer here, this journalist says, I reached out to Only Use Me Blade for this story. His comment back to me was, my official statement is, Ayo! That's his response to a story calling him out for raping.
Well, he was probably drunk when he typed that. No surprise there.
I mean, I wouldn't even be surprised if he was sober. He's a retard. He doesn't take anything seriously. These guys are absolute fucking chimps on
yeah, their
absolute
IQ
level.
must
Holy shit, that was actually his response.
Yeah, that was his response. This is
saw
we're in actual clown world, not the normie clown world. We're in actual clown world at this point.
I saw people typing that on Twitter, and I was like, aha, everybody's making a meme out of him. And I'm like, wow.
And then you realize it was real. He actually said that. Jesus.
I just know now that it's real, because I thought everybody was just making a joke or something.
Nope, not a joke. Not a joke. Hasan tossing $1 in the super chat. Bowblax deserved autism. Oh my god, that's
yikes.
I think that's the worst. I think that's the worst take he's given all night. Jesus.
Yeah, that's even worse than the other ones did.
It's not autism that deserves it. It's autists that deserve it.
Yeah.
What the fuck are you?
Yeah, whatever.
I don't know if the format works with that one.
Yeah. I tried.
Garrick Gab tossing 2 in the super chat. Pyro deserved a better girlfriend than Hyojin. Yeah, I'd say so. I don't see. Yeah, I mean, we thought for a while Pyro was involved because I believe I'm Alex mentioned him or something. Apparently, Pyro really didn't have anything to do with the situation, so he is innocent as far as we know.
Yeah.
I say that before some scandal happens where Pyro, accuses someone of rape or whatever. Oops.
No, Pyro keeps himself. He keeps pretty clean as far as I know. So.
Yeah, generally. Before we get into the Hasan story, I thought I'd mention this because it's kind of humorous. Shane Dawson was hacked on Twitter this morning. As I woke up, I was greeted to some tweets that I thought were fake. No, they are very real. Shane Dawson, Twitter has been hacked, and it appears Chuckling Squad is claiming responsibility. Now, it looks like, this account's already suspended. For obvious reasons, but Shane Dawson was tweeting out some interesting things. He retweeted, Nazi Germany did nothing wrong, and that's on God inward. He says, follow Grinch Squad if James Charles is a faggot. Interesting. Then they retweet a bunch of their own tweets. I believe James Charles himself, I think I have a tweet bookmarked where James Charles himself said something about Nazi Germany. Let me see if I can find that real quick here. Yeah, James Charles was saying some interesting stuff. So here I have some screenshots. Yo, Keemstar, DM Chuckling Squad. Right now, if I got intel on Jake Paul raping underage girls. Retweet if James Charles is a faggot. I think there's another one where he talks about Nazi Germany. Oh yeah, here it is. Of course I had this bookmarked. Germany deserved to win World War II, and that's on God inward. So it's the same thing that he retweeted, but he said it himself. Or rather, the hacker did. So, yeah, there you go. I just thought that was kind of funny. I always love when these celebrities get hacked or something, and they say, like,
yeah,
things.
And everyone in the comments is like, oh my god, Shane Dawson, why would you say that?
This is
Holy
disgusting.
shit.
No, stop. Yeah, you really think this is actually Shane Dawson tweeting this shit? Come on now. Come on, I'm not even a fan. I'm not even like a major fan of the guy, but
he's
pretty.
Just a secret Nazi fan, dude.
I mean, to be fair, he's kind of preaching. No, I'm just kidding. Oh my god. Hi, Zakai in the chat. What's going on, man? Where's my wrench? Did you ever have a wrench? I don't think so. I mean, a lot of people had wrenches, but I cleared that shit out like half a year ago, so I don't know. You haven't been to the streams this long? Nobody has a wrench anymore. Nobody has a wrench. Except for
me. Hell yeah.
Yeah, dude.
I never
gave the wrench to a special person. Oh my god. All right.
Wait, what was that supposed to mean?
special.
Yeah,
Autistic.
very special.
Very autistic,
Special
Cisco.
needs.
Let me just ruin my own joke. Jesus.
Wow.
All right.
Even I knew that, and I'm special.
Yeah, it's a
as fuck.
fucking
No,
low
it's
IQ
just-
Cisco in the house.
No, it's just 'cause I've
Damn.
got the wrench and I'm like, wait, what do you mean?
Well, you're probably special too.
All right. Let's jump into the Hasan story right now, and then we'll get into the Twoon story after this. Like I said, Twoon may or may not be on tonight. Let me just double check my Snapchat right now, because that's what I'm contacting him with. But first time I've opened Snapchat in like ages. Okay, yeah, he read my message. All right. If Twoon can't come on tonight, we might do something like tomorrow morning or whatever, or like a bonus stream on Saturday, like a smaller stream or something just with Twoon on, and then maybe we can like take some callers with him. If that's the case. Either way, we'll still go over his story because it's important to bring attention to what's going on here because it's pretty fucked up. Anyway, getting ahead of myself here. Let's go back to Hasan. So this is on Keemstar's Twitter right now. I have to load this up on an incognito tab because your boy has me blocked. He says, Twitch streamer who's far left says America deserved 9/11. Twitch has not banned him. Now, Twitch, as of today, has banned him. But we'll get into that a little later. Let's just go ahead and watch the clip for context. I'll go ahead and paste it in right now. And we'll begin watching this.
America deserved 9/11, dude. Fuck it. I'm saying it.
We're there to partner with them. We're not there doing our own thing. We're there partnering and training
In a video
and
game.
equipping and enhancing their capabilities. So that's part of what we're doing.
Yeah, when you
The other part
realize
is
you
just
fucked
knowledge.
up.
We want
Yeah. When you realize you're on Twitch.
Yeah.
I love these clips. Like, Destiny used to do this all the time. Like, he'd say something horrible. He'd like, kill yourself in Minecraft. He's like, wait a minute, I'm on Twitch. I can't say what the YouTube streamers get away with. I'm on a different platform here. Never mind that. Oh, my God. But yeah.
America deserved 9/11 in a video game.
Very despisable
Yeah,
statement right
I don't
there.
know if they even deserve it in a video game.
Now, Bowblax, speaking as a libtard yourself, what is your thoughts on this statement right here?
Well, I've talked about it on Twitter, but it's like it's just disrespectful and not really something you should say because, you know, America, the people who died in 9/11 did not deserve it. America, the people in that tower did not deserve to be hit by a plane. That's just, you know, common sense. And I don't know, the fact that he just says it so haphazardly. And my biggest issue with it is not only him saying that, which is just horrible, but the way he's going about it, trying to like blame it as like, oh, I'm only getting criticism for this because far right people are trying to like, you know, pin me at the stake or whatever, or go after me because of my beliefs. It's like, no, dude, like it's just don't say that shit, you know? As someone who's left leaning, I still believe that you probably shouldn't say that. I mean,
Here's
America
the deal, right?
didn't deserve 9/11.
Yeah, I think we can all agree on that statement. Here's the thing, right? So, as a right-leaning person myself, again, not that I'm like very politically motivated or something like that. I mean, I follow politics. Obviously, I pay attention to what's going on, and I have my own opinions. But I'm not like you know, trying to become the president or something like that. I'm not like that involved. But as someone who's right-leaning myself, I would say I defend the right to say this, not that it is a good thing to say, obviously. Here's the deal. Hasan, this is a bad move, not just like by saying it, period, although that's bad enough, but as someone who's on the left and trying to combat internet fascism, this is counterproductive because, you know, as people who are maybe on the fence or maybe like a little like right-leaning, but, you know, they can be persuaded either way, they look at a statement like this and what do they think? Jesus Christ, I do not want to be on this side of the political internet or interest at all. You know, I'm going to be a right-leaning guy. This shit is detestable. I don't like this. He's supposed to be, you know, anti-fascist, yet he's saying horrible shit like this. So even like the statement on its own is a bad thing to say, obviously. But even like, it's also a bad move just because by, you know, if he's trying to convince people of one political side, he's doing a horrible job of it. He's just making people detest his side, if anything, just because they look at this. It gives, you know, right-wing people ammunition to go directly at him. You know, now suddenly he doesn't have, you know, the ability to, you know, moral grandstand or grandstand in general over, you know, right-leaning people on the internet. You know, he can't be like, you know, oh, these guys are saying horribly, you know, offensive jokes about Jews. It's like, well, yeah, but you also said horrible things about Americans. So You know, why should, you know, I mean, yeah, you know, both statements are probably wrong, but, you know, I mean, you're not really in the position to be making moral arguments or judgments right here. So he kind of just fucked himself by saying this.
Exactly.
And for me, what's just more amazing about him is the fact that, yeah, right, he probably thought to himself, right, I fucked up on the Twitch, but I have an interview coming up about this. Maybe this will be a chance to redeem myself and maybe apologize for it. Or maybe have a reasonable explanation.
Oh, Hasan's not going to apologize.
no.
Actually, I do watch...
He digs himself.
Yeah. Now, and here's the thing, right? I do watch a lot of these guys, like Destiny. I watch a lot of Hasan and even this Vosh guy, just to kind of like understand their arguments or kind of like see like what the other side says or like other like worldviews. I've just always been that way in general, not just with politics, but anything. I actually enjoy watching other points of views more than points of views I would already agree with. Anyway, that being said, knowing Hasan on Twitch, he's not going to apologize for this. But by going on the Young Turks, I guess he had the ability or the chance to sort of spin this horrible joke. Now he's got all this attention on him. Now he can, you know, go into more detail and justify it by, you know, arguing some sort of like political narrative or something. However, instead of that, what he's done on the Young Turks is he's dug himself a deeper hole. The statement of like, oh, blame it on my lack of my horrible English or something, that just fucked himself completely, because now people who are willing to listen to him, hear his side out, are going to hear that and immediately, you know, think like, oh yeah, fuck this guy, and they have every right to. Like, you're really going to go on the Young Turks and be like, well, it's chalk it up to my lack of English. You're not a retard, Hasan. Well, you know, generally stating, I don't think you're a retard. It's not like English is like this difficult language. You have difficulty saying words on the internet. No, you speak English just fine. Stop trying to pretend like you have this like poor understanding. You're just coming from a mindset like you can't speak the language well. You worded it poorly or something like that because of your lack of understanding of the language. That's not, nobody's gonna buy that bullshit.
And in the clip, he was very aware of what he was about to say and what he said afterwards, as you can see, like by the way he reacted to what he said in the clip.
Yeah,
it wasn't a language slip up in any sense.
Yeah,
so I don't even know why he would make that excuse besides just to make an excuse.
Yeah, it
Could
just
be
doesn't
also
make
that
a
he
lot of
was-
sense.
Could be also the fact that he was just put on the spot, so first thing that came to his mind.
Oh yeah, on the interview, and we're gonna take a look at that in just a moment here. On the interview, he is stuttering like a motherfucker. Like he is like completely
guy
caught off. He's nervous. He's not as composed as he is in this clip right here, where he's saying America deserved 9/11. He also said some other, in my opinion, even more horrible comments against a veteran that we'll be taking a look at in just a moment here.
Oh yeah. I think that might be a little worse just because it's against that person.
Yeah,
I don't know. They're
person.
both bad. They're both bad in different ways. But
yeah,
it's still a really bad comment.
Memology 101 tossing 30 HNL. Sync,
Under
please.
and, something.
Some pesos, some shekels.
Which
He's
is
tossing.
€1.
Oh shit! Well, thank you for that, Memology. He tossing. That's like 100 lemons. Thank you.
Damn, dude.
That's like 70 cents in US dollars or something.
Fuck yeah, let's go. Sync toss. He says, Sync, please Hasan apologize for the love of God. Yeah, Sync was aggravated. Sync was like, you're making us look like jackasses, especially you're making the Young Turks look like complete dipshits. Just apologize. And Hasan refused to buckle down and admit that, hey, yeah, probably, you know, some mildly questionable things to say in the air, to say the absolute least. And Singh was like, no, stop it, please, stop.
Yeah, maybe hire actual talent instead of just somebody because he's your nephew next time.
Damn, Bowblax tossing yeah. I mean, let's be real here.
I don't know. Do you think Hasan would be on the Young Turks if he wasn't his nephew? Like,
well, Hasan provides political analysis. I mean, he's not just some
does,
nobody that they
but-
picked up off the streets. I mean, he's passionate about what he talks about, and you know, I will say this, he is effective at his speaking. He's got a dedicated audience, and his, you know, his talking points don't go unnoticed by a large crowd of people. He's definitely all right at what he does. That being said, you know, he's always saying he's always giving off these horrible takes. These these terrible opinions. Like whenever like Antifa there's footage that comes out of Antifa, beating up innocent people doing horrible things. He'll be defending them and being like, "Oh, Antifa's not bad. Antifa's not bad." It's just like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, he just always like completely antagonizes the other side, which is what I don't like.
Yeah,
I don't like it when either side does that. I feel like each side has their own value, and diversity in opinions is just as important as diversity in skin color or anything else. So I don't know. I just hate that like confrontation that he brings to his platform. Like if you look at his Twitter, it's just constantly like, fuck these retard, mentally deficient, fucking right-winging Trump supporters. And I'm just like, come on, dude. Like, not all Trump supporters are dumb. Okay, so
yeah, for sure.
I don't know.
Okay, Twoon says we might do something tomorrow instead, or he might be on like in a minute now. So, I mean, we're not doing this very formal as you might imagine. It's just kind of like, hey, you want to hop on? Sure, I'll see if I have time or something like that. If not, like I said, we might just do a dedicated thing tomorrow. We'll see what happens. Anyway, this is from Nick Fuentes here, Bowblax's favorite political commentator, by the way.
Yep.
He says Hasan Piker...
I don't like Hasan or Nick, so I'm objective.
The centrist Bowblax. Okay, then. All right. Well, let's see what he has to say here. Maybe Bowblax will be persuaded with facts and logic here. Anyway, Fuentes says Hasan Piker and Destiny got me suspended on Twitch for 30 days because they lost a debate to me on the Trainwrecks podcast. Since then, Destiny has called for conservatives to be killed, and Hasan says Twitch never applies the same rules to leftists. And then includes a screenshot of the Twitter poll where Team Right beat Team Left on the poll there. Anyway, so obviously, I don't know if there's 100% proof that Hasan or Destiny was behind flogging. I wouldn't be surprised if they were. Let me put that opinion out there. Destiny's gone on record to say he doesn't give a fuck about flogging. Hasan, I'm sure he's much the same on that whole side. But then again, we don't have proof. We don't literally like Destiny like on stream flogging him. So I got to be objective here. But I wouldn't be surprised if that was true. But yeah, there's Nick kind of pointing out the inconsistencies. Like he'll go on and he'll give right-wing talking points on Twitch, gets banned. Destiny will say like you can justify violence to conservatives. That goes unnoticed. Hasan for a while was not getting pulled off Twitch after these comments came out. I mean, this is August 21st. He only got banned today after enough pressure from mainstream media to apply the same rules over to Hasan. They finally pulled the plug on him, but I doubt it's going to be 30 days. I'm guessing it's 7. That's my guess. We don't know yet, but I doubt they're going to ban him for that long.
Yeah, I'm surprised after the Lindy shit. I'm surprised they buckled to pressure when it came to Hasan. I guess it's a little different when it comes to political-based bans compared to animal abuse. I'm not sure, but
yeah, for sure. Just checking.
It could be because of Lindy's, female, but
they're more concerned with banning doctor disrespect for walking into a bathroom than streamers throwing their dogs on camera and Hasan saying that America deserved 9/11 than actually, fairly enforcing the rules there. Let's see. We have an article about this story. Do we want to go ahead and give it a read? Because I know you read this article and you were saying we should give this one a read here.
Yeah, I read a bit of it. I just thought it covered everything pretty nicely. So we should give it a read. Yeah, it goes into specifically.
Oh yes.
What he said about the veteran. Yeah.
Yes. Let me pull this up right here. This is by the Daily Wire. Let's see. This is Young Turks Hasan Piker address controversies. You could chalk it up to English being my second language. This is written by, never mind. I was going to try to read her last name. Maybe that's not a good idea. Anyway, she goes on to say, on Thursday, the Young Turks co-creator, Cenk Uygur, had network commentator Hasan Piker, who is Uygur's nephew, on the program to discuss controversial statements he made on Tuesday night about 9/11 and Representative Dan Crenshaw. During a Twitch livestream, Piker said America deserved the terror attacks on September 11, 2001 that left 3,000 innocent dead and viciously mocked Representative Crenshaw, a former SEAL, for losing his eye during an IED explosion while serving overseas. Jeez, an anti-military take. Not surprised. Uygur disavowed the statement made from Piker throughout the discussion, but noted his nephew should have a chance to explain the commentary. For his part, Piker said he used imprecise language when he declared America deserved 9/11. Not sure what's so imprecise about that, but well, let's keep reading here. Underscoring that he is anti-war and suggested one could chalk up the apparent error to English being his second language. Because we all know Hasan, he speaks very poor English. He has a very hard understanding of the language. Obviously, he just can't speak it very well, and he just made an oopsie on the air. When he said America deserved 9/11, a little bit of oopsie, just some language issue. Obviously.
Yeah, he can use English better than most native English speakers. Like, he's pretty fluent in the language, especially to talk about all these complex political terms correctly. So, I don't know about that one.
I thought I was saying that you could draw a direct line, basically that it was a consequence of all the things that we, the United States, have done in the region, Piker told Uyghur, explaining his 9/11 comment. The Young Turks host told Piker that it was still wrong to say Americans deserve 9/11. No, I didn't say Americans deserve 9/11. I said America deserves 9/11, Piker said. Totally acceptable. No, that statement, I disavow that. No, that's horrible. No, I said America, not Americans deserve 9/11, obviously. Uyghur said, and that's still wrong. I would agree. Well, maybe you could chalk it up to English being my second language, or whatever you want to chalk it up to, Piker responded, adding that he should have used more precise and better use of the language there. I would argue maybe he shouldn't have said it at all. That would be my statement, but to each their own, I suppose. Yeah. According to
he knew it was going to be bad before he said it. He's like, I shouldn't say this, but you know what? America deserves 9/11. Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what it was.
And by the way, for the record, as someone who's free speech absolutist myself, I fully defend his right to say this. However, the reason why I want Twitch to enforce the rules fairly is, fair enforcement. If the right is going to get banned for saying, what people construe as gross, then certainly the left should have the same principles applied. In my ideal world, nobody would get banned for anything. Maybe pedophiles get banned off social media, but that's I'm talking purely political right now. In my ideal world, nobody gets banned from Twitter. Far leftists, far rightists, I don't give a fuck. All right. But that ideal world of mine is never going to happen. So I have to, look at this if the right's going to get banned, then why should I champion, complete free speech for the left if they're not going to get the same rules applied to them? Well, fuck it. If we're going to get our shit pulled, so should they, That's my whole stance on the issue. Obviously he's going on the narrative. Oh, look at all these snowflakes. They'll get, they'll get mad, when they get pulled off. But now they're calling for me to get pulled off. Well, yeah. If we have the standards applied to us, so should you. So that's my take on it, at least. According to the Politicon profile, Piker was born in New Brunswick, New Jersey, and raised in Istanbul, Turkey. It's messed up that I would give the opportunity to the right to try to morally grandstand on an issue like this when they are 100% responsible for all the bloodshed that has been caused. Even some of the other outlets in the mainstream media are also culpable in this circumstance, he added.
Yeah, that's what he's mad about. He's mad that he gave an opportunity to the right to moral grandstand against him when he thinks that the right is 100% responsible for all violence in America. That is what he's sorry about. That's the only thing he's sorry about. What? That is so... I'm pretty sure violence goes both ways regardless of political standing, but that aside,
no, we're obviously dealing with the tolerant left here, 100%. During the live stream Tuesday, Piker also viciously mocked Crenshaw's wartime injury. The guy has an understanding of foreign policy of like a 12-year-old. What the fuck? What the fuck is wrong with this dude? Didn't he go to war, literally lose his eye because some Mujahideen, a brave fucking soldier, fucked his eye hole with their dick? He ranted. Isn't that the fucking lost his dumbass eye? Sorry, it's obviously reading censor is not my forte here. Isn't this isn't that how he fucking lost his dumbass eye because he got fucking fucked in the eye hole by a brave soldier, a terrorist, by the way. When he says brave soldier, he's talking about a terrorist.
Yeah.
Who shot this guy's eye out.
And no wonder people are calling him pro-terrorism. I don't think he's necessarily pro-terrorism, but no wonder people are saying that after that and him saying the double.
Yeah. mean, it doesn't help that he's, Turkish either. I'm just saying, the image it doesn't look good. Like Tipster likes to say, it doesn't look good. Oh man, but yeah. I mean, you're really gonna get mad at people calling you pro-terrorist when you're saying shit like this? Like the brave terrorist who shot this guy's eye out and fucked his eye hole with his dick. Jesus Christ. Defending the vile remarks, Piker emphasized that he does not owe Crenshaw respect for serving in our military, though he noted that the Republican took the mockery like a champ. I have to make one
At least
note.
he took it like a champ.
Yeah, he took it like a champ. But
I
fuck
was testing him, guys.
Yeah,
I was
fuck the
testing
military.
him.
Now, as someone who, my family, which is not uncommon, by the way, but my family is very military heavy, especially in World War II and Vietnam and stuff like that. So obviously, coming from a military family, I do come from a background where I feel like, soldiers in general should deserve respect for their service. I mean, I feel like that's very basic. I mean, I always grew up like respect the soldiers, respect the people who give up their who give up basic freedoms to fight so that we can have freedoms. I mean, it's very basic. Not saying that you should agree with soldiers or you should 100% suck their dick or something, but at the very basis, have a baseline amount of respect for them just for their service alone.
Yeah, have respect for every human, obviously, but specifically soldiers in particular. They dedicate their lives to, or put their lives on the line to, protect your country. So you should probably respect them even more so than you would respect anyone else. Although you probably should just respect everyone baseline.
But of course, Hasan here, he even said this in the interview that I watched. He said, just because he served in the war doesn't mean he deserves respect, and it's just so sickening. Honestly, I find that sickening.
Yeah,
like this blatant disregard for the military and soldiers. I truthfully find that sickening, to be honest with you.
Yeah. For me, I don't come from a military background, and I personally think that America probably puts too much money into the military, but I mean, the soldiers themselves and the people who serve in the military definitely deserve respect because they're risking their entire lives just to serve the common people. That's super admirable, and that's like them giving they're all giving everything they have as a human to do that for other people, and just to not respect that is just
This reminds me, someone actually wrote me a week ago and said that they were going to be leaving for the military, and they wished me success on my show. They were a listener of the show, and that really kind of hit hard for me, honestly. Like I forgot to write back because I was out of the house at the time. I was at Ben's place. We were like playing video games, so I didn't have time to write him back a message. I wish I did, or I'd remembered to do that when I got home, because honestly, that's kind of it's very respectable. It's a big deal or something like that, So I don't know. Just talking about this right now just kind of reminded me of that. So I won't read the guy's name out, obviously, because he DM'd me, so obviously he wanted that to be private. So I won't say who it was, but I just thought I'd mention that just because it was kind of like a cool moment. They were like, "I'm going for the military. Good luck on your show, man." And I was like, "Damn." Kind of hits you, Anyway, let's keep reading here. Let's see. I have to make one note. Service does not guarantee respect. It should not. I'm sorry, the commentator told Yoger, adding the accusation that Crenshaw is using his veteran status to continue sending loans of young men and women overseas to die or to come back home and to fail to reintegrate into society just to exclusively for the profits of the military-industrial complex. Service does not guarantee respect. It should not.
I don't know. I'm under the personal philosophy that everyone deserves respect baseline until they lose it. I know that's not what everybody believes. Some people think nobody has respect and they earn it. But I think that philosophy should at the very least, be applied to someone who's putting their life on the line for your well-being.
Yeah. Greenleaf Video Gaming says, "Tell your family I said thanks for their service." Of course, I do appreciate that. But yeah, I honestly I don't know. I see some people with some different opinions in the chat or something.
It's just
Dolhoney wrote in the chat, all respect is earned. I would argue that you earn that by serving in the military. Unless you're unless you're like fucking Onision and you didn't do jack shit and you just complained about, you know, the sergeants like being mean to you. There's that. But when you're actually like serving in there and you know, committing several years of your life, I do think that earns you respect. But maybe, it's probably like a USA, like Australia thing. Like Australia, I know for a fact they have a very different view of the military. In fact, to my knowledge, they view military work as like, you know, where losers go basically. So it might be a little bit of a cultural difference there, which is perfectly fine. Yeah. But I certainly feel like if you're born, raised in America, you should certainly have at least a little bit of respect built in for the military and anyone who serves in the military respectfully, of course.
Yeah. I don't know. Maybe there's an argument to be made where, like, you don't deserve inherent respect for people who work in the military in jobs that don't put their lives on the line. But for people who definitely who go out into the field and risk their lives, I feel like that does deserve inherent respect based off that.
Now, we can take a look at the interview. That article did go over some of the interview, but we can see it, we can kind of watch it, you know, and see, like, the actual reactions that he's giving. Let me just go ahead and paste this right now. And we can begin watching this. This is Hasan Piker addressing his online comments.
Joining me now is Hasan Piker. He is part of the TYT network. He does break. Joining me now is Hasan Piker. He is part of the TYT network. He does breakdown and now a new show, AgitProp. Hasan, welcome. And listen, you're on because you said some things that a lot of people, including myself, find very offensive. You did not say it on the Young Turks network. You said it on your own Twitch channel.
Already the protection right now. You didn't say it in the Young Turks. I disavow these horrible comments. You didn't say it here, though. This is already so great.
Very important distinction.
I don't even blame him either, but I'm just saying it's just funny. It's just funny how we're like 20 seconds in, already disavow and disassociate. Perfect.
So we're going to take him one at a time and have a conversation about it. In the past, when conservatives have said offensive things, I have said that they should keep their job and we should have a conversation about it. I said it about Megyn Kelly, Don Imus, and Rush Limbaugh. And so here we are. I'm living up to what I said about conservatives and progressives. We're having a conversation. So you said America deserved 9/11. Did you mean that?
No, obviously not, especially considering.
Okay. No, definitely not. But then when you look at the clip, there's clearly like thought going into it before he said
pay attention.
America deserves 9/11.
He just said he does not believe America deserves 9/11. Pay attention to that because in about 3 minutes we're going to see a clear contradiction.
During the fact that while that is a very viral quote that is going around currently, if those people were at least even remotely charitable or cared about the actual truth of what I was talking about, they would understand that within context, I was simply referencing the fact that all of the foreign policy decisions and our arming of insurgent groups in the region and our efforts in destabilizing the Middle East have a direct consequence, a boomerang effect rather, if you will, in causing 9/11. Of course, every part of what I advocate for is against violence. I abhor violence.
Doesn't this guy always like defend Antifa every single time there's like a new attack?
Yeah. He literally, I think there was a clip of the Antifa people like throwing the hammer into the bus, and he's like, well, the people on the bus threw the hammer at them first, so people are being disingenuous. And I'm like, okay, even theoretically, I'm not, based on that clip, it didn't look like it, but even theoretically, if the clip was like cut at a certain point to make it look like Antifa was the only one doing violence, violence is bad on both sides, so why the fuck are you defending violence on your political side, but not the other? It's just, I don't know. It's stupid.
I think it's awful. And as a matter of fact, I was very frustrated with the fact that Dan Crenshaw, a person who 4 times voted nay on bills that would stop arming Saudi Arabia. He voted no 4 times on those bills. It would turn around and talk about the necessity for endless violence, and that this simply was happening because these people This simply was happening because these people just hated us. They hated us because they hate us. I'm paraphrasing, but I thought that was awful. I thought that was horrific, and in that moment, I thought, at the very least, I was saying that you can draw a direct line, basically, that it was a consequence of all of the things that we have done in the region. This is not a controversial thing to say, which is precisely why I followed up by saying, why are you guys getting upset at me? There's a live chat, there's a back and forth conversation on Twitch, for those of you who are unfamiliar. It said, why are you getting upset at me? Nothing I'm saying is controversial, implying that I didn't even understand immediately why what I was saying was.
However, when you say I shouldn't say this, that implies that you know what you're about to say is going to potentially backfire.
Yeah. And he said in a video game, like afterwards, knowing it was a bad thing to say without, that pretext. Yeah. It's bad even with it. And then
so which one were you, Hasan? Did you know? Did you know that it was going to backfire, or did you act, or did you genuinely get caught off guard? You were surprised. Why are you guys getting upset at me? This is not controversial at all. Which one was it?
Was so outside of the bounds of reason, considering that Hillary Clinton has had a similar and correct opinion on this, talking about how we did fund Al-Qaeda, and Noam Chomsky, and numerous other academics on both sides of the political spectrum.
So
now notice everything that he's saying does not tie back into his original comment.
When you're talking about one of the causes of 9/11 being American foreign policy, it's not just Chomsky. Donald Trump has said.
Donald Trump has said that as well.
I understand that. I understand that. But you understand now, and not just now, but you understood fairly soon after you said it, that saying Americans deserve 9/11 is a completely different statement and one that's wrong.
No, I didn't say Americans deserve 9/11. I said America deserves 9/11.
Right, but that's
and
still
in that
wrong.
Moment, well, maybe you can.
But that's wrong.
Yeah, that's still wrong, dude. This guy is being like, dude, it's wrong. Apologize. Please apologize, Hasan. Please, please. And he's just like, no, dude, no, I'm defending it.
Yeah, Ghost Stark points out in the chat, this sounds like such perfect English to me. Yeah, notice how poor his English is. He's having trouble speaking the language right now. He's very
Also
new.
Notice how at the very beginning, he said, I do not believe America deserves 9/11. And later he's like, oh, I didn't say Americans deserve 9/11. I said America deserved 9/11. So he is endorsing himself saying America deserved 9/11, but then he also disavowed it at the very beginning.
Let me play that at the start right here, just to make sure. Just to be fair here.
9/11 is a completely different statement and one that's wrong.
No, I didn't say Americans deserve 9/11. I said America deserves 9/11.
All right, I said America deserves 9/11.
Say it on the Young Turks Network. You said it on your own Twitch channel. So we're going to take him one at a time and have a conversation about it. In the past, when conservatives have said offensive things, I have said that they should keep their job and we should have a conversation about it. I said it about Megyn Kelly, Don Imus, and Rush Limbaugh. And so here we are. I'm living up to what I said about conservatives and progressives. We're having a conversation. So you said America deserved 9/11. Did you mean that?
No, obviously.
Okay, so what he's saying here is that he said it, but he didn't mean it literally. He just meant it in a, it is an explanation as to why America was doing things that led up to 9/11. Still a horrible thing to say. I saw I Want to Believe too in the chat says, Augie, why are you talking about this? You and Bowblax don't understand the social political context of this. That's bold to assume, because I know what he's saying. I'm just saying that it doesn't make what he's saying any better. That's what I'm saying here. Is there do we need to watch any more of this? Is there?
We can.
Let's just keep playing. If it gets boring, then I'll cut it off and we'll switch to a different topic, because we've been covering this for about an hour now.
Language or whatever you want to chalk it up to. Obviously, if I followed that statement up immediately with, well, we're still continuing to fund the nation state responsible for this, and we act like they are our greatest allies, when that kind of arms sale
I understand the overall policy point you're making, Hasan, but saying it that way is clearly wrong, because it leaves people to the impression that you.
I should have used more precise and better use of the language there. It's messed up that I would even give the opportunity to the right to try to morally grandstand on an issue like this when they are 100% responsible for all of the bloodshed that has been caused.
Yeah,
it.
that's the issue here. That's the issue here. Giving the opportunity for the enemy to strike back, not what he said. Yeah, okay, dude.
He tries to toss it in a completely different direction. It's just not working. But
Yeah,
I think
he takes that question and answers it in a way that he would have liked the question to be asked. It's just a PR tactic.
Yeah, for sure. I think we've heard enough. I think that's about it.
Mhm.
Patrick Plays, thank you for the lemon. Asylum, thank you for the follow on D Live. Like I said, I might be on there later tonight streaming. Let's go ahead and move on because I totally forgot about this. Not that I wasn't going to cover it, I just wasn't thinking about it at the time. But I believe Snobby Lion mentioned Mumkey. So since we're since we're watching stuff right now together, how about we go over the Mumkey stuff? Now apparently Lou the Kitty did a live stream, where she was, I guess, doing a Q&A or something, and obviously what were the questions that were going to be asked about, obviously, Mumkey, and she answered some of them, and some of the stuff she said was hilarious. Other stuff that she said was a little, I could say eye-opening, but that implies that I believe what she's saying. I don't trust a word out of her mouth. Even if what she's saying sounds like it could be true, I don't trust a word because she's an unreliable source. However, that doesn't make it any less funny to react to. So, we're going to take a look at T-Clips. Like I said, I'll go ahead and toss a link in the YouTube and D-Live chat right now. Just for links. Let me see here. There's the link to T-Clips. Go sub to her channel, by the way. She does a great job clipping stuff from Killstream. She clips stuff from our show occasionally. Any stuff online that's kind of like trending in this sort of field, she tends to clip and make it easier for you to watch if you don't have time to sit down and see the full stream. Either way, let's take a look at Lou the Kitty's live stream. Now, for those of you unaware, Lou the Kitty is the pedophile furry girlfriend of Mumkey Jones that he cheated with. He cheated with Sheepover on. Sheepover.
Yeah,
That's the original
Sheepover.
girl. And she's the girl in the sex tape that has the body of a 14-year-old boy. Yeah, not good stuff there. So let's take a look at her live stream right here.
Oh, that's not nicotine. That's THC. Is Tyler and the 15-year-olds and yeah, he denies it. He's calling me a pedophile.
Wait a minute. Wait.
Tyler, by the way, is Mumkey.
Yeah, Tyler's Mumkey.
So she's saying Mumkey is also a pedophile.
Lately. Look at him. Okay. I showed him one of my friends, and he was like, "Oh man, she's cute." I was like, "Oh, you know she's 15, right?" He was like, "Oh, it doesn't matter."
Jesus Christ. Now, yeah, I see for no good reason, press F to doubt. Yeah, or press X to doubt, that is. But yeah, certainly, look, here's the deal. Lou the Kitty is not the most reliable of sources. It's funny to kind of laugh at, but I doubt this is real, to be honest. Unless we got to see some more proof. She's saying that she's saying that she showed a picture of Mumkey. He was like, "Oh, that's cute." She's like, "You know, it's a 15-year-old, right?" And he was basically like, "I don't give a shit." So I'm gonna press X to doubt myself, but that's
for
her
sure.
statement.
I have a extreme down on that one.
Yeah, you can't take her, seriously. But it is kind of interesting that she's going down the route. She's like, he's calling me the pedophile. It's not like I raped a 15-year-old. No, that doesn't make me a pedophile. Mumkey, on the other hand, he commented on that. He said a 15-year-old.
Yeah. I'm outed as a pedophile by Mumkey. What's my response? Well, Mumkey did it too. Some girl that
basically know you.
15-year-old who was
the know you response, basically.
Looking dude.
Jesus Christ.
Automatic pedo. Right.
We're Xing to doubt that Mumkey is a pedo, according to Lou.
Kind of content, like, I think it'd be fun. Like, I don't know. Like, I wanted to be an artist and just, get followers from my art because people genuinely like my art. But now people are just following me because I'm the girl that slept with Mumkey. Are trans women real women? I mean, technically not.
Like, this is great. This is great.
Interesting.
Already.
They don't have a uterus. Are you still in contact with Mumkey? No, I'm pretty sure he does not want to talk to me. the boys
I wonder
from
why.
Kiwi will never stop. Yeah, no, they will never stop because it's like online. It's like an online news article. So it's like, why would they stop? Yesterday, you said certain things about Tyler were feminine. What were one of those things? He has like my waist is like a stick, but he has like this skinny waist, and then it goes into like a normal man's body. But
Wait, what? What the fuck? She looks so unattractive. Yeah, she's not a looker.
he's very
she looks like Leafy.
Yeah, she's like anorexic.
Actually, Leafy.
Yeah.
Anorexic Leafy.
Was Leafy anorexic? I don't think he was.
No, I don't think he was. He seemed pretty normal looking.
very twinky.
He just had a funny chin, that's all.
I can't explain it. Kiwi Farms has been saying you've been lurking in their thread. Can you confirm it? Yeah, I read it. Like, there's nothing I can do about it, but I read it. Like, why am I not allowed to read it? Yeah, we can hear you. Did you see the album covers? Yeah, I thought they were rad. Like, there's a piece of artwork. Oh, I can't post it because I'm on stream. But there's a piece of artwork that someone drew about the sex tape, and I don't know. It's been making me feel.
Yeah, I know what she's talking about.
Yeah, someone happened to put that piece of artwork in my Discord server. By the way, whoever that was, fuck you. All right, I had to look at that. Well, I guess I could not have clicked that chat, but I did anyway, and that was the first thing I saw, and it was complete ass cancer. I hate whoever posted that. Fuck you. And I have a feeling it was probably Stella, but either way, that's an allegation, by the way. But yeah, notice what she says right here. So she says, like, yeah, someone made artwork. Now listen to what she says after that.
Sex tape, and I don't know. It's been making me feel a lot better about the sex tape being out because it's just rad, you know. It's like really.
So the sex tape, you leaked the sex tape. Someone does art of it. Now all of a sudden you're like, yeah, I'm feeling a lot better now.
Yeah, feel a bit better, dude. Get some fan art for my work, dude. My creative work. Got some fan art, dude. I feel a lot better about my creation right there.
It was great. No, it wasn't. It was ass. It was fucking horrible.
Really cool. Yeah, Lenore, you're good. Aw, someone remembered Lenore. Thanks. Which actually, that reminds me. I was trying to look up my biological mom today because
what?
I think she passed away when like I was 12. I never met her, but her name was Lois, and I was like, oh, like, because I got Lou from Jeff the Killer, like that story. That's how I got Lou from. So now I'm realizing like, oh, I accidentally like compared myself to my real mom. So I think that's like really funny and cute.
What is she going on about?
Monkey's PP looks small. Like, I don't know. I'm a tiny person. So like.
Wait, so it is? Wait.
So it worked for her, but she said
she didn't deny it. She wasn't like, well, let's
girl.
be honest. It was pretty big. No, she's like, well, I am a small person, so I mean, small dick.
Yeah, so like it works.
Yeah, dude, it fits.
But for some other people, I don't know, dude. Like,
fuck's sake.
Stay away from Kiwi Farms. I love. Oh wait, I love them, but they're super toxic. Do you do art requests? No. Yeah, I think
people want art requests from this chick. I mean, and I say chick, you know, in inverted commas, not, you know, chick, whatever that means in this context. Yeah. But anyway, yeah, people are like, yo, I'll pay for some art. Hell yeah, dude.
I think we should reserve the word chick for people who deserve it. But
I'm like 5'1" or 5 foot. Sing us a song. I don't sing. I'm too shy. Toxic.
So shy, but she's enjoying all this attention she's getting from this. Jesus.
Mayo seems like
so shy, but she's fine with having her fucking sex tape
Someone
out there.
Isn't a Wings of Redemption fan. No, I do feel bad for that guy. He's like
Wings Last Defender. Wings. Oh my god.
He's so cute. Can't jug.
Wait, Wings is cute? Did she honestly say that? Wings of Redemption is cute? Oh, she's more mentally unstable than we thought. Holy shit.
Judge Monkey, I'm 2 inches and soft.
Wings looks like, if you don't know what Wings looks like, he looks like White Tipster. That's what he looks like. So, I don't know.
3 inches hard. No, go to Kiwi Farms. I'm 5 inch. Oh god. Kiwis are an autistic begot. I can't talk today.
White tips.
Her fucking
all these
chat.
people here, pedos too. Oh my god. How tall is Mumkey? He's 5'7". I guess.
Huh. Me and Mumkey are the same height. What would you know?
Yeah, I say I guess a lot because I love that meme where the guy is just like, I guess. It's like really funny to me. Best JoJo. Where in New York are you from? I'm from Long Island. Would you...
Chick Tries asked in the D-Live chat, are guys giving her their inch sizes? Yeah, one guy said he's 2 inches soft, 3 hard. So, if you didn't know.
God.
Fuck, I already dated...
Did I actually jump to... I'm actually the first to cover this before for no good reason. The Mumkey Jones exposer guy, streamer. Damn, I'm on the ball today.
a big fat guy. I would send a picture, but I don't think I can... Wait, I can send links. I already dated like 3 fat guys.
Jesus!
So besides dealing with all of this fun biz, what else have you been doing in the past time? I'm on new medication, so I've been resting a lot. And I've been trying to get commissions done. So I just haven't been feeling good. How'd you contact him? He deleted his Twitter. Wait, Tyler deleted his Twitter? No, he didn't. That's a lie. That's a lie. Are you single, Lenny Face? Yeah. Are you open to commissions still? I'd be interested in maybe getting one. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with people in the chat?
God.
She's got a whole new fan base now. A whole group of people willing to
dude.
support her, dude. Just making mad bank off that Mumkey money.
Just like contact me on Twitter or Discord. How is that 15-year-old? I don't know.
Yeah, she's dated 3 fat guys before. And she said Wings is cute. Wings has a chance, boys. We need to get her and Wings to stream some God, what would they stream? Never mind.
Dude, we need part 2 of the Lou the Kitty sex tape series.
Yeah,
dude.
she's like the YouTuber wrecker or something. The YouTuber home wrecker. She just goes around destroying YouTubers' careers. For some reason, they keep passing it along.
Just like contact me on Twitter or Discord. How is that?
3 fat guys and a 15-year-old. That's right. She's got a variety of interests.
Yeah.
15-year-old. I don't know.
She
I blocked
doesn't.
him.
All ages, all weight classes. It doesn't
dude.
matter. I mean,
Wide variety, diversity.
they're all
dude.
just numbers at the end of the day.
Psycho. I'm not psycho
they have
for
a
wanting to catch squirrels and look at them and pet them. I let them go. I like iDubbbz. Did you choke them and make
Jesus.
them wee on? Oh God. Sorry. No, I didn't. I just wanted to pet squirrels. What did your family think of Mumkey? Oh, this is funny.
Uh-oh.
My mom's like 72 and she has like no idea like just anything about him, but I showed her like pictures of him and stuff and she's like he's so fucking ugly. And then like I told her like he's like 5'7". She's like he's a short little fucking midget, Ashley. Why do you like him? Oh my God.
X for that again.
So I didn't let him go. I tried not to let that one go. He escaped. Wait, you want a wife beater back? No, I want the content back. Why can't we just focus on, like, why do we gotta focus on the man behind the mask so much? I want Tyler to make content too. I tried getting him to make content when I was at his house, but he wouldn't fucking do anything. Like, I don't know. Has he told you he intends to sue for revenge porn? Show me proof, because I didn't leak it. So what was it like
Speaking of proof, we could use a little bit of that right now.
when you realized you were shagging Walter White? Oh, I always
She
wanted
just
to shag
sounds
that
so
guy, you know?
immature
Would you date a
and
12-year-old?
I know, right? People are saying that chat. She sounds, Chick Traz says in the D-Live chat, she sounds like a 15-year-old. She's actually 22, funny enough. So, allegedly. That is what she pretends to be. I don't know if that's real.
If he was mature? No, because that's like, they look like me. Their arms are as skinny as mine. Tyler and Asperger were cool, Kino. It was a shame, and I thought that they could have possibly worked stuff out together, but I guess not. Yeah, like, I don't know, they were good friends. It would have been nice. Are you gonna gain weight? I bought insure drinks, maybe. Do you think Mumkey was bi? Yes.
Wait, what?
Both,
Do you think he's
What?
bi? Wait, Monkey doing some
Wait,
dudes?
Mumkey has had no... on the internet, from what I've seen, he's shown no interest in guys.
Well,
at all.
he did kiss Asperger on the lips in his movie, but then again, that's you could say that's acting or something. But if you're willing to kiss a guy on the lips, does that make you gay? Even if it's for like a skit or a film or something, there's nothing gay about that, right? Right?
I don't know. I forgot about that. Maybe there's something there, but
Like,
I mean, either way, it doesn't. I mean, it doesn't matter either way.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Yeah.
it's just
for me,
Nah,
maybe he is. I don't
Monkey's
know.
bi, we
Sure.
gotta cancel him. Listen, if I had a gay son,
yeah, dude.
I'd kick him out of the house. My
Yeah, if I had a
gay.
gay son, I'd kick him out of the house.
If I find out my friend's gay,
I'm like, whoa, Monkey's gay. Whoa, dating
Fuck
a pedophile,
this
that's
shit.
fine, but being gay, whoa.
Yeah, fuck this.
Can you call? Whoa, dude, that's going a little too far. Come on, Mumkey, you're better than that.
oh my god, I'm done. I'm gonna start to Uncle
okay?
Jim. If he wants me on anytime, I'll be there.
it's
go on Jim's stream, talk about Monkey.
mostly just like being called a 12-year-old boy and a pedophile, and then with Tyler, it's like a manlet, I think. I consider her as a real female. Oh my gosh, Lou the kitty with Supreme Mess. Wait, what? Was dropping your medications his idea? Was he the first to bring it up? Yeah, he was the first to bring it up, like, because I told him when I got there that my medications were gonna make me a bit zombie.
Stormy in the chest says Burger kissing Mumkey is what truly fucked Mumkey's life over, not getting terminated. That is a theory right there.
Yeah, dude.
And-
YouTube hates the gay videos, right?
Yeah, they're all they'll cry about is every day YouTube censoring LGBT. Well, maybe there's some truth to that. They actually did crack down.
Yeah, maybe that's why they banned Mumkey. He's being a little too gay.
It's being a little fat. Oh, sorry. Spit out there.
He didn't really like that. I heard that you'll come out as trans. Is there any validity to it whatsoever? No, I just like cross-dressing and looking like a guy.
Oh, okay.
Any more sex tape? Yes, but no one's getting them.
Wait, are you sure?
Oh,
about
there's
that?
more.
There's more. Well, supposedly a picture did come out showing what did it show or something?
Yeah.
Like his dick.
Mumkey's dick.
Yeah. So I mean, there's been more that's been photographed and filmed. Whether or not it will come out, it'll probably come out. Let's be honest.
What do you say? Tyler is bi? Yeah, he's bi.
Oh no.
I have no idea what kind of bi Tyler is. Oh, really? A lot of these people are from farms? I didn't know.
It took you this long to figure out everyone who's watching is from Kiwi Farms right now? Nah, it should be pretty obvious.
I'm not talking. Lou, I'm asking you why you think he's bi. He's just bi. No, we just cut cold turkey on the medication. You look cute, thanks. What makes you certain that Tyler's bi? I don't want to talk about that. It's his business. I'm just
It's his business. I'll send the
It's
sex
his
tape.
business, but I'm
The
gonna
sex
mention
tape
it.
that we recorded to my friends. And I'll tease the fact that he's bi, but I'm not gonna say why. That's his business. I respect his privacy, obviously, 100%.
pretty sure he's bi. Who was better, Monkey or Dylan? Monkey.
Dylan, Jesus, fucking BTFO'd all of a sudden.
Oh yikes, dude!
She kept
Comparing
picking
Mumkey
Dylan
to a
over Mumkey.
15-year-old.
Now, what happened with her and the 15-year-old? What's going on there? Because usually she's always picking him over Mumkey.
I don't know. Maybe he's better. I don't know. I don't even want to joke about that.
Yeah,
I'm done. I've said
alright.
enough questionable shit for this stream.
Yeah, we've hit the max limit.
Yeah,
per
we're just
stream.
mentioning that America deserves 9/11
That is true,
and gay
yeah.
people, and it's like okay, time to calm down on the edginess.
We've hit all the check marks. Jokes about racial jokes, pedophilia joke. Okay.
We even joked
I
about
think-
the Jews.
Yeah, that's true. We hit the Jews. What else have we done? What are we missing here? He just bi, says the furry PETA.
It's time to stop posting. The Kiwi Farms, most people answering these are from Kiwi Farms. He tell you himself, why is everyone so interested in this? I was already subscribed to you from your art streams. I never really talked in them besides listening to them on your site. Okay. Michael, I know, dude, I'm trying to avoid YT's filters. Do you purposefully read stuff on Kiwi Farms, or do you try? I just read it. Like, I don't know. Longest time you've been in a relationship, almost 2 years. You're 22, right? I'm 21. Why does my body look like a feral ghoul's? Well, I'm like really skinny. So that could be one. I'm just looking at myself now. Please,
I like how
someone
she's
call the
answering all
police.
of these as if they're all like the same.
Yeah, I know, right? It's
You
just
know,
answering-
like it's all
every
it's just
question's
answering them all like normally and nonchalantly. Like,
Do you fuck
do you
kids? No.
Are you a Nazi? No, I'm not a Nazi.
Why do you
what's
look
your
like a
favorite
15-year-old?
color?
Why do you look
Yeah.
like a 15-year-old boys you like to fuck? No, I don't. I'm just really skinny. Jesus, there's no life in this person. It's just soulless.
Why? No, there's just some things that Mumkey did that make me think he's a little bi boy.
There's some things that Mumkey did that makes me think he might be a little bi. Like what?
So he might be a little bit feminine during sex, and he's bi or something. I don't know. So that makes
No,
him
Tyler
bi,
never
her
wanted to
bi.
do anything with a trans female.
Okay, these fucking
enough.
questions, dude.
Keep in mind, the entire chat is from Kiwi Farms, so you know what to expect.
And yeah, definitely being off the medication, it could have been like a whole kill stream, because like I've been feeling a lot better since I've been on the new ones.
Dead
I'm
air.
not sexually attracted to minors.
Wait, what?
Wait
Wait a minute.
no?
Wait, nah. Oh, fact check on that one. I don't know about that.
Well, kissing
No, didn't
Asperger.
you fuck one? Like,
Well, her justification, which you're about to hear in a minute, is that, yeah, she had sex with a minor, but she was attracted to him because they just got along. Not the fact that he was a kid.
Was a big sign of bi. Yeah, he went in there. Is it true that Tyler attempted intercourse with you while you were unconscious? And if so, why don't you consider it rape? I don't know.
Why? I don't know.
I don't know. That's the answer to that loaded question. Like,
Oh my god.
multi-layered question.
Mumkey only used me blade should go out drinking. But
Yeah,
then again,
dude.
he might come back raped, so I don't know if that's a good idea.
Then why did you
Yeah,
go
he's
after
bi.
a 15-year-old? Because
If he's bi, he might come back fucking walking a little funny.
Yeah.
he doesn't look 15. I wasn't attracted to him because he was 15. We just connected. God damn it, I have to say this so many times.
Ugh, it's so annoying. I have to explain this so many times. I fucked him because
Yeah,
we
dude,
got
I
along.
only fucked the kid because we got along, dude.
Not because he was a kid. That's irrelevant. Obviously, I hate that I have to explain this so much. Jesus, just come on,
Damn.
guys.
Not sexual. Just because I fucked a kid doesn't mean I'm sexually attracted to them. Jesus, guys, really? Come on. Like, bruh.
For no good reason, says she slept with Dylan 3 to 4 times. That's a lot of times to be with a kid. That
Yeah, that's
you're
a lot of
supposedly not a
times.
pedophile.
Like, there's a lot of times to think about the fact that you're fucking a minor, and then you just keep doing it.
I just thought of this, right? So the whole reason why she's not in jail is because Dylan refused further police investigation. Now that they're not cool, like she's blocked him on Discord, couldn't he at any point now just completely fuck her over and get her arrested?
Probably.
Well, then what's the holdup? Hurry up, Dylan! Come on!
Dylan, we're waiting, dude.
Yo, what the fuck?
Also, Dylan's smarter than me, which is really sad. Do you?
Nah, not smart enough to get the police on your
For
ass.
some reason, I actually believe that. That's like the one believable thing you
Yeah,
said.
I could believe that too, but I mean, it's not. We're not dealing with the mastermind himself here. I mean, he.
Yeah,
What-
it doesn't mean that Dylan's a genius by any means.
Then
It
again,
just,
you know, doing the right thing isn't necessarily relegated to intelligence. So he could be very smart, but he's just not. He just doesn't want to, you know, get you know, the police on her ass or something.
Wear makeup? No.
We can tell. You don't need to answer that one.
Was Mumkey into any weird kinks? No.
Oh, thank
Mumkey
God.
smokes a lot of like THC. Yeah, I have a high school diploma. You're a sick person, Lou. Yeah, I know. Did you notice any difference?
Okay.
Fair enough.
She's
Like, she knows.
just like so honest. She's like, yeah, I'm pretty sick for doing that.
Yeah, I'm a pretty
Whatever.
bad person. It's all right.
Yeah.
It's whatever. So like, there's like no emotion in anything that she's saying.
Difference in his behavior reaction to LSD between the first time you two did LSD? I'm not talking about that. If you didn't leak the tape, do you have suspects of who did it? Kind of. I feel like I know. How important is Tyler's Patreon to him? I don't know. He goes from not caring about it to yelling at me because he lost a $25 patron, so. Why would you send anyone the tape? Yeah, that was a big fucking mistake on my part.
Oh, so she sent it to other people like, hey, check this out, dude.
Yo, take a look at this. You ever just like have sex?
I just sent it to like 10 friends.
Just ever have sex, video record it, and just send it to people? Just to be like, yo,
Yeah.
look what I did tonight.
Yo,
Look
dude,
look,
lost
that's
my virginity, guys.
Yeah, that's my dick. You
Guys,
see
fuck
that?
I sent it through
Why would
Snapchat
Mumkey
to,
record
like,
in the first place?
Yeah, that still qualifies as revenge porn, right? Because she released, you know, a sex tape to her friends, unless Mumkey was cool with it. I can't imagine why he would be, but then again, Mumkey's not been making the most reasonable of decisions. But whoever
Mumkey
released
doesn't seem
that-
to care that much from what I've seen in his
Yeah.
responses to it. He's just like, yeah, whatever.
two people.
So,
Tyler verbally abused me a lot, like too much. Do you think Mumkey will come back from this? Probably. Do you regret meeting Tyler IRL? Yeah. What was your reasoning for sending those vids on Snapchat? Seems like a strange thing to do. Was it a kink thing? I'm really interested. No, it was like, hey, I trust this person and I want to talk to them about Tyler. And like, I don't know, they didn't believe that I was like dating Tyler because the whole cheating saga was like really hard.
They didn't believe I was dating Mumkey, so I just sent him a video of us having sex.
yeah, not like a picture of them together or a picture of them kissing or anything. Dude, just like, okay, you don't believe me? Here's the fucking...
Here's his
Here's
dick.
the whole thing, dude.
Yeah, it's alright.
For me, because the only person who knew about it was Dylan. I didn't have anyone really I could talk to about it. So I just shared it. Would you get back with Mumkey? I hate to say maybe.
Jesus.
What's your real full name? It's out there. Yeah, Tyler showed me Sheepover's nudes. She said in a server, she was talking shit about me for no reason. She was like, oh, Lou doesn't have any tits or ass. Wouldn't you like that? And I got so fucking mad because I was like, one, from the beginning, Tyler told me that my boys were bigger than yours, and then I saw a picture, so I have proof.
I'm pressing
That
a,
her tits are bigger. We have
I'm
proof that
pressing
Luke's tits
the
are bigger than
biggest
Sheepover.
X to down on that one ever. Oh my god! Out of all the things she said, that is interesting. I'm pressing an X. I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I doubt.
I think Ben has more tits than her.
Well, to be fair, Ben's a fat ass. So I think he's probably beating quite a few people. I think I've got more, to be honest with you. I'm just saying.
Stop talking shit about my body in your server.
All right, well that's the T-Clips video right there. Oh look at this video.
scan them.
Oh hell yeah, that's a great video, dude. Popped up and recommend. Maybe you should click on it and help the click through rate real quick.
Yeah, you can suck this dick.
Dude.
So yeah, there's loose stream. Now obviously that's not the full stream, those are just clips. The full stream itself, let me see if I can find a link for you guys. I think it's on Kiwi Farms, or on BitChute somewhere. I don't know. Let me double check real quick. Whoops. Let me just double check real quick to find the full stream. It's okay. There it is. There's the full stream. It's about 50 minutes long. We watched about 13 minutes of it. She deleted it? Yeah, but I've got this is from Clip Minion right here. There's the full thing. So after the show, if you want to see the full thing, there's the link for whatever reason that you would want to see the full thing. There you go. Yeah, so that's Mumkey Jones. So since Twoon DM'd me, let me just double check Twoon's DMs. I saw someone asking when he's gonna come on. I think we're gonna have to do something tomorrow. Let me just double check. Yeah. We'll do something. All right, we're probably gonna do a little bonus episode of some sorts tomorrow. Probably more in the morning or afternoon. So be on the lookout for that. Sorry I couldn't get him on tonight. It was just like the time constraints. My show was asked for European time, so I'd rather get him on at all than to not. So we'll probably do something in the morning. And if you miss it, of course, the VOD will always be up on YouTube, and it'll be up on DLive and for about a week before they get rid of it. With that being said, let's just go ahead and talk about it in case you guys have no idea what's going on. I actually didn't know about this until earlier this morning. So Twoon is he's the YouTuber behind Instagram. No, I'm just kidding. He's actually just a commentary YouTuber. Makes a lot of videos. You know, just kind of mocking people and shit like that. It's all good fun shit. Apparently, however, Mimalchi tweeted this out. Apparently, Twoon has lost access to three of his channels and needs help. Let me know how to contact him. Mimalchi then tweeted Team YouTube creators. Creator YouTuber Twoon has lost access to his channels after being hacked. His channels got transferred to another email which blocked him from ever accessing them. Please help him, and you guys help spread the word. Now, unfortunately, Twoon has been suspended off Twitter multiple times, so he doesn't have a quick way to contact people. Obviously, on YouTube, he has no way to contact unless he were to make a brand new channel and hope that people were to find him just by searching Twoon, which is just not an ideal way to contact people. He's got a Twitch channel, but it's only got like 2,000 followers. And he's got his Discord, which is probably his best way to contact people. But then again, he's got about 7,000 people in his Discord, whereas he has like almost 200,000 people on three channels combined that have no clue where he is or what's going on. Let alone the fact that the hacker could do anything with these channels. They could post porn to get it banned. They could do literally whatever they want. And YouTube is just not doing literally anything about this. Nick Diorio even contacted Twoon about this. He said, the YouTuber Twoon has been hacked. I just reached out to him in DMs and he confirmed it. He doesn't have a Twitter to spread this information himself. Team YouTube has apparently been actively ignoring the situation. Please help spread this. Where he includes a screenshot on Discord. He says, yo, are you good? Heard you lost your 3 channels. Twoon writes back, yeah, man, I got hacked and my account still exists, but all my accounts got transferred over to another email, so someone else has them. I've mailed YouTube multiple times, but they're not doing shit, so not gonna lie, I'm doing kind of fucking shitty at the moment. Trying to keep my cool, but it started on Monday, and they say they're working on it, but they aren't doing shit at all. This should have been fixed right away. Now, it's pretty ridiculous that a fucking verified, partnered YouTuber is having to deal with shit like this, you know, not being able to get their channels back after being hacked. But Team YouTube just showing their incompetence again and again, not doing jack shit. So, yeah, if you guys have any commentary on that.
YouTube support needs to be quicker with this shit. I hope they get to it eventually. This isn't super common where YouTubers get hacked and then... Well, I guess when they do get hacked, usually the hackers do something to like fuck up the channel, like they post porn on it to get it terminated or whatever, and then it's like, oh, YouTube sees that and they're like, oh shit, and then fixes it. But I don't really think there's been many cases of someone just hacking a YouTube account and then doing nothing with it. So maybe that's why YouTube is taking a while to get to it. Also, it's kind of like integrated with the Google accounts.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe like it's something that is more of a Google issue rather than a YouTube issue, so YouTube has to like go through Team Google or something like that. I don't know. I don't think they're ignoring it. I just think it's taking a while. If this goes on for a week more, maybe they are ignoring it, but I don't know. I just feel like it's more of a YouTube issue or more of a Google issue rather than a YouTube issue because it's about account access. So maybe Team Google is better equipped to deal with it, and he should
Is
be
there
trying to
such thing
contact
as a Team Google?
Well, yeah, like Google support, like
that meant okay.
access to my account.
Yeah, for sure.
Let me contact you and go through all the, customer support shit to get it back.
Yeah, Google's not really got the priorities straight. You know what they are working on, however? You know what they are working on? That you know what's taking up all of their time? You know what Team Google, YouTube, whatever the fuck they are? You know what they are working on? This shitty thing. So, YouTube Studio. This is something I put out on Twitter. Been in development for literally 2 to 3 years now. No basic support for features like streaming and playlists. And now, all of a sudden, they've decided that they're going to force YouTubers to use the shitty new version that's incomplete, that doesn't have features like playlists, live streaming, the audio library, the ability to customize your channel, VR heat maps, whatever the fuck that means. Yeah, so you're forced to use the half-baked, shitty, not like working properly version now. And to go back to the old version, the one that actually works, you have to do that manually now. You can't set that as the default anymore. Which I'd have no issue with if they actually finish working on it. So not only are they not doing basic things like, helping channels, that get wrongfully suspended, channels that get hacked, but they also aren't doing stuff that they're supposed to be doing for now 2 to 3 years now, which is, kind of developing their site.
Yeah, it's just really inconvenient. There's a lot of features that I use on both of the platforms, like specifically for analytics and stuff. I use the new studio, but for everything else like playlists, placing ads, organizing uploads, and a bunch of other stuff, I use the classic studio, and you basically have to switch between them if you want the optimal experience. It's just weird. It's wonky and weird. Like, it's obviously you can still do it, but it's just so weird.
Someone said VR heat map's my favorite. What the fuck is a VR heat map? Why is that even a feature that they're developing right? I'll bet that's what they're spending all their time on working on right now. I'll bet that's what they're doing. You know what they actually are working on? Let's not talk about what they won't do, or what they won't, or what they refuse to fix. What are they doing right now? Well, I'll tell you what they're doing right now. They are actively removing features from the website. As of September 18th, you'll no longer be able to send or receive direct messages on YouTube. They're going to be working on comments and posts. So, I mean, not that I don't think anyone's crying over the loss of the ability to DM people on YouTube. I don't think anyone's ever done that before. But that's what they're working on right now. Not the not anything else I mentioned that's infinitely
not
more
the
important.
Copyright system or
Well, to be fair, they have touched up on the copyright system recently.
Let me see what this is. Yeah, I was just looking at my Twitter like the other day or something. Some music YouTuber that does like anime shit recently got terminated, and YouTube was like, "Oh, we'll forward your thing over to the other team and see if they can fix that," and they got no response yet. So like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, what is going on over here? I don't know. Either way, they have announced a brand new policy change.
Show.
Yeah, I think we can all agree with that. It's a shit show. However, they have announced a brand new policy change, effective in 30 days. Content that contains mature or violent themes that explicitly target younger minors and families in the table description or in the title description or tags will no longer be available on YouTube. This content was previously age restricted, but it will be deleted now. So what are they working on? Taking away features of the site, removing things that you were previously allowed to upload, instead of, helping a YouTuber that got his shit hacked that can't get into his accounts anymore. That at any point could lose those accounts because whoever the hacker is could at any point upload porn to the channel and get it taken down. That's what they're doing right now.
Exactly, yeah.
I wish we had Twoon on tonight because I'd love to talk about this while I'm, a little heated right now. But I think that'll happen tomorrow. I'll have to talk with him what time we want to set something up. But yeah, that's just my little update on YouTube there and what's going on at Twoon. It's unfortunate.
I don't know. To be fair to YouTube, there's different departments working on different things simultaneously. So just because one thing happens doesn't mean they're not working on another or whatever. But They're being pretty slow to fix things. The good thing is they're actually actively trying to fix things, and I do see like small progressions towards that, but it's just taking a really long time. And they do a lot of steps backwards as well in other departments. So,
oh, I forgot about something. I totally forgot about this. One more thing before I cop off my YouTube rant right here. One more thing. You know what? You know what else they aren't doing? Let's talk about low tier God. This is something right here. Low tier God is going to continue to abuse the copyright system, encourage mass flocking, allow fans to post doxes in his chats, and allow mods to make death threats. Team YouTube needs to step in, period. The fact that they haven't stepped in yet is unbelievable. Get on it. Here's low tier God's mods posting people's emails and addresses. Here's he posting a death threat. So if anyone gets the chance, plug his head with bullets or something. He's a moderator, by the way, posting that in a public live chat. More doxes and shit that he's not banning. Here's someone defending him. Stop name dropping me for clout. This is pathetic. I mean, do what you want to keep your channel or don't. I'll leave the ball in your court. And then here's Covenant Lazarus, my favorite guy. Hey tipster, you fast sack of shit. I got you in my sights next. We've already ended the lives of 3 YouTubers. If you want to be the 4th, keep making this content. I hope you think this is a joke. When you get popped with a 38 special in your cholesterol heart, nobody's gonna miss you. This is what YouTube lets on their site.
Yep. Wow. You know, maybe them shutting down DMs to, you know, focus on public comments and shit like that is a good idea, because apparently they don't have the resources to ban this shit.
Yeah, it seems pretty obvious. I mean, look, they have an automated reporting system. If someone reports that, shouldn't that be pretty obvious that there will be a little investigation? I mean, it doesn't take that much research to figure out what's going on here with low tier God, and specifically, I just don't understand. When there's like this much public outcry, I firmly believe that Fainted, the guy we had on a couple weeks ago, if there wasn't like 50,000 people who liked his tweet where he announced that his channel got unfairly suspended, they would never have brought that back. It would have been gone. All his livelihood, everything he built up, all of that would have been gone. Firmly believe that. So yeah. Anyway, I figured I'd bring attention to that because it needs its own little segment on the show there. We've got about 12 minutes before it's time to end the show. Like I said, tomorrow we'll be having Twoon on for a little of a special bonus show. I don't know how long that'll be, maybe like 30 minutes max, maybe an hour or whatever. Maybe later tonight I might be on D Live later playing some games. I really don't know. But either way, before we close it out for the night, because we still have a little time to kill. By the way, welcome to the show, Ben. How you doing?
Love you, Ben.
Welcome to the show, Ben. You made it just in time for us to close. I figured
you know me, dude. I always come in the end, bro.
Yeah, okay, buddy. All right, whatever you say. I figured before we close out the show, we'll take a look at a lolcow from 2017, because why not? This is Christian Burns right here. This is Josh Bessico. First off, do any of you guys remember Christian Burns?
Yes, he was the guy who threatened the VidCon employee with his clout, or the VidCon security guard.
Yep.
And then people, there was so much backlash that the security guard got more followers than him, based off the backlash.
This. Yeah,
that shit was fucking hilarious. He had like 11K Instagram followers and acted like he was.
And then he got suspended.
Walking to town.
You know what's funny? I think he followed me at one point, and then he got suspended or something. I forget why he followed me, but that was kind of interesting. Anyway, someone said in the chat, OG Lush said, a 38 special wouldn't even penetrate Tipster's thick head. You know what's funny? Actually, like I mentioned that. I was like, yeah, the 38 special, like literally fucking granny gun in the 1970s. Like, why is that his weapon of choice to take Tipster out with? And when T-Clips posted that clip on her channel, people in the chat were like, this kid knows nothing about guns. 38 specials are deadly weapons or something. It's like, I don't know. Look, I don't know dog shit about guns. Let me just be, it's not like I'm an expert here, but.
Maybe he wants that gun because it doesn't leave evidence, you know, like
Well, I doubt this guy's an experienced killer. I mean, he's a fucking retard. So.
Well, yeah.
I don't know. He's done his research though. If it doesn't leave evidence, he knows he's prepared to commit some sort of act of violence, gun violence. It is. Anyway, I'm backtracking a little. Let's go ahead and take a look at what Christian Burns is up to right now. Because I figured, it's Christian Burns. I mean, this guy is a fucking Class A entertainer. I'm sure he's I'm sure he's got some interesting things to say. Let's take a look at this clip right now.
I hear your fucking stupid ass fucking advice and you're feeling sorry.
Already, it's fucking cancer.
Oh my god.
I don't want you guys to call me. I don't want any of this shit, dude. I want you to fucking send me fucking money so I can buy some fucking food. You stupid fucking people. You're fucking retarded. No, I don't need food.
This is
I want to
Bunty
be able to go out and have...
Bunty thinks every day. Like there's a clip of Bunty talking about his Gamescom money, and then you like zoom into his mind, and this is what he's thinking.
You know what? You know what's funny is that with this guy in particular, he used to brag about how rich he was, and then when Jamie Pine did videos with him, he would be like, "Yeah, this guy lives with like 20 other dudes in a shitty like fucking apartment. He can barely pay rent. He has to fucking like suck dick for money and shit like that. He's not rich at all. He's like barely
like
scraping
that.
by." Yeah, so I guess it's still. I guess the situation is still the same now in 2019. He's still in the same shithole, trying to get that money.
Yeah, this is what happens when you try to make social media your full-time job a little too early.
Yeah, that's like if
give me money, retards. I need it.
Like, yeah, maybe I could scrape by right now if I were to just be like, you know what, fuck shit, leave home,
I think
make
you're
this my
making
job.
more than Christian Burns.
Yeah, I'm definitely making more than Christian Burns, but I don't think it's. I don't think I'd be scraping by for too long before I end up much like him.
If Christian Burns can go full time,
so can I. You know what? I'm out. I'm packing my bags right now. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, dude.
Get out of here.
Have fun, dude, and live my fucking life. But I can't.
Jesus.
Yo, KW Moneybag. Yo, KW Moneybag. Keep laughing, bro. I'm gonna commit the biggest fucking terrorist attack in the fucking...
What the fuck?
Okay.
Oh my god, really?
I
He threatens a Is that all the power he has left? God, don't. The only thing he can threaten is a school shooting.
Yo, KW Moneybag. Yo, KW Moneybag. Keep laughing, bro. I'm gonna commit the biggest fucking terrorist attack in this century, dude. And then you're not gonna be laughing when your fucking grandmother's dead and your mother's fucking dead and
Is
your
it gonna be like
brother's
another 9/11, bro?
Hey, maybe he and Hasan should do a collab. You know what I'm saying?
America deserves Christian Burns.
God.
Oh my god.
dead. Okay? Alright. Bitch. Bitch.
Why did he say it?
Yo, keep laughing.
Why did he say it twice? He's like, bitch, bitch.
Ben, is this your more edgy cousin?
Damn.
That is me.
Give him money or else he'll...
There's more, so let's play the next one.
Oh my god.
End your life, you nigger!
Whoa, dude!
Why?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Dude.
Was this such a good idea?
Yeah, dude. No shit's given.
You fucking stupid nigger! Don't
Oh
What
my
the
god.
fuck is this?
tell me to watch my mouth, nigger!
You?
Don't!
It's about...
Don't you dare tell me to watch my mouth, you fucking slave-ass nigger!
Holy shit.
Oh my god.
Jesus! What is
Fucking
wrong with
stupid.
him? He's so dumb. He's retarded.
He's definitely getting donations now, dude. He's definitely getting that.
I'm ready.
Is this
Where's the
like
super
Dark
chat
Side
button now?
Fail cousin, or
Wait, what is he streaming on?
Instagram.
How? There's no.
DLive.
You can't. Yeah, he's on DLive. Right? No, you can't donate on Instagram. How is this gonna happen?
I don't know.
PayPal?
I think he links like a PayPal link or
Oh,
whatever.
that's
Western
so
Union.
dumb.
Western Union. That's his.
Don't you fucking dare! You're a
Oh my
nigger, so you don't
God.
get to talk.
Oh my god! Someone says I'm gonna get banned. Nah, I'm playing someone else's footage. It's not my own.
Yeah, exactly.
What the fuck? You're playing racist ass shit, dude. It's the content, bro.
Listen. I disavow. We firmly disavow what he's saying right now. I'm not gonna get banned.
Yeah, this about
Yeah.
But you're giving him a
Fucking-
platform.
Well, they can suck my dick because he already has his own platform.
How does it feel to get banned?
Okay, all right.
Mouth. Dude, yo. Gay boy, at least I'm not a nigger, though. I'm not gay, first of all, but at least...
I'm not gay, first of all, but at least I'm not... Okay. All right, so there's Christian Burns right there. There's one final video. Let's see what he has to say in this one. It's only 30 seconds long. Oh, man.
I'm excited.
Oh my god.
I'm hard.
The beginning of the last one was pretty interesting.
All right, let's begin this one.
Fucking end so many people's... I wanna be a soldier, dude. Like, I wanna end so many people's lives.
Yeah, that's why you become a
You know how I
soldier.
said earlier in the stream that all soldiers, you have a baseline of respect, or should be given a baseline of respect? This is the exception to the rule.
Yeah, this is the exception. Maybe if you want to become a soldier just to like plow fucking some people down. Just
Yeah,
to see
yo,
some
I want to become a
explode,
soldier so I can just destroy so many Afghanistan.
Yeah, I just can't wait to end
Afghanistan.
fucking
That's
lives.
the most
dude.
retarded thing I've ever said in my life. Junko in the chat says, I guess this is what I get for listening to my stream through my speaker. Oh my god. Fuck's sake. Always advice. Always listen to these shows with
Oh
headphones
yeah,
on.
someone watching After Hours with the speakers on. Their mom's in the house, like in the kitchen, in the other room. All of a sudden,
Like,
they
yo,
hear
what
like,
racist
Christian Burns like screaming profanity, talking about like
Bold of
saying
you
the
to
N-word in the
assume-
most worst context.
Bold
possible.
of you to assume that her mother was in the kitchen, Bowblax. I see how it is.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, that's where.
Okay.
No, his dad was in the kitchen and the mom was
watching?
Comes in, yo, send me the link.
So he's not even that big then, if he hasn't even got 1,000 followers.
He's got a baby cock.
What the fuck is he doing? He's just looking at the camera. I want to listen to the second one.
Right, he's jerking himself off.
End your life, you nigger!
Okay. All right. Sorry. I accidentally clicked.
You're retarded.
That's the show, guys. That's the show. After Hours. There you go.
That's how you're gonna end After Hours, bro?
That's it, man.
You know what? I didn't even watch. I'm being dead ass right now. I didn't even watch any of these videos. I just saw Christian Burns. I was like, all right, we'll take a look at this on stream. This sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, and I hadn't watched the second video either. It's just so blatant and so like, you know, it's not like accidentally slipping the word or saying it like once. It's like using it in the worst context possible with the most aggression in his voice. Like the worst way to use.
Oh man, clipping the 1350 rant for Twitter. Oh my god, fuck's sake. All right, guys, that's the show. I hope you enjoyed it. Be sure to give it a like. Tune in actually tomorrow for the mini bonus episode Twoon, and of course on Monday for the episode 106. We've done 105 of these already. Feels good,
Hell
man.
yeah.
Feels good.
Oh yeah.
Those of you who are watching the show on D-Live right now, I'll be on later tonight, hopefully for some gaming. If not, I'll be sure to update y'all on Twitter. But I'm feeling it right now. I'm feeling it. So if you want to see some epic gaming, be sure to tune in. Later tonight, we'll be doing some... I don't know what I'm going to be doing. Whether it be like some Mario Maker or whatever, or maybe a multiplayer game with the chat. I don't really know. I'll try to do something, though.
Scribble.io.
Oh god, the Scribble.io stream, dude. Bowblax, you got anything you're working on right now?
Probably gonna have a video up this weekend. I don't know what on specifically yet. I have a couple of topics in mind, but some of which we have talked about on the show. So I don't know, just see what comes out.
You should do Twitter versus Christian Burns. I think.
Oh yeah, dude. Honestly, after listening to that clip, I was thinking about it. Not gonna lie.
Bowblax is always thinking about content. He's like, yes.
Hell yeah, dude. Yeah.
More.
Yeah, I might. I'm thinking of covering either Hasan, Jessica Yaniv, or I guess maybe Christian Burns or something along those lines. So
too political.
You might find one of those coming out this weekend.
This was our first time kind of delving into a political heavy topic on the show, and I think it went all right. Not that I want to make that like a theme, because I'd rather keep politics off the show, but I think it was an okay first. I think it was an okay attempt. I think we did all right. So,
yeah, for sure. Some people call me Boogie2988 or a centrist, and the thing is, like,
yeah,
I am left-leaning. I just particularly
Here's the thing.
don't
I
like
give
the
all the
song
hot
that he
takes,
says,
Bowblax. I cover for you. I give all the hot takes, and you you pretend to be a centrist, but in the background, you know who you agree with. So
yeah, you know I'm a Nazi.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're perfect. Exactly.
Nah, dude, this 3 genders. No,
what's the third one?
Bowblax.
All right, get the hell out of here. I'm getting out of this call. Good night, guys. Have a good night.
Fuck you.
And it's just you and me, chat. What song should I play at the end of the show? By the way, remember, like the stream if you did enjoy it. I hope you did. It was a fun show. It was a fun way to end the week. Like I said, tomorrow with Twoon. At this point, I'm just rambling before I find a song. God, I don't know what to pick. I'm a little indecisive right now. Let's see. I'm just looking for the song that hits me, you know? It's not hitting me. Nothing's hitting me right now. Nothing's hitting me. Oh, what the fuck? Just pick one. Probably should have done this before the show, if I'm being honest with you. Alright, I'm just gonna have to pick something at random here. You know what? I'm gonna play out a song that I haven't played in a while. Two-Tone Rebel by